ذلفی Bخاری, who's a former special assistant to Imran Khan, a friend of Imran Khan's, joins us live now from Islamabad. Good evening, ذلفی. Good to talk to you. So a lawyer has got to see Imran to work on filing this appeal, but he says Imran is being held in a small, dirty cell. Describe the conditions that you know of that he's being held in.
Thank you, Mark. I think the most important thing right now is the fact that Imran Khan is entitled to a Category A prison. On his orders of arrest, the prison that he is supposed to be taken to is a prison in Rawalpindi by the name of Yadiyala. But purposely, he's been taken to Attock prison, which is an old colonial prison, and that doesn't have any categories above C. The prison he's in right now is a death row prison, which is basically solitary confinement. And he hasn't been given access to a doctor, nor has his family, sisters or wife been given access. And after 2.5 days, his lawyer finally got, around 30 odd minutes with him. And the first thing, he did say to him is that he smiled and he said that they're really trying their hardest and they're keeping him in conditions of an animal.
So do you fear for his health?
We fear for his health and his safety. We really appeal to especially all the human rights organizations around the world that they should raise their voice, that he should have at least the constitutional and the lawful rights given to him within the prison that he's allowed to, as a former prime minister, as a former member of National Assembly, as a taxpayer.
I mean, he kind of knew this was coming. What's his mood? How is he taking all this?
Well, the lawyer said that his mood, he was smiling and he was laughing and he was, with his similar confidence, just said that they're trying everything they can on him. But, as confident and as strong Imran is, we do fear for his health. We do fear for his safety. We know that proper food isn't being given to him. We know that he's, like I said, sleeping in a 6x8 cell, which is solitary confinement. Doesn't know if it's day, doesn't know if it's night, and that's not what the judge had even ordered.
And I mean, do you think it's almost certain now that he will be disqualified from running in the elections that are due? It's not clear when the elections will be. There's some talk of them being delayed, apparently, but he'll almost certainly be disqualified.
Well, the session court judge, the one that gave him 3-year, sentence, has also disqualified him from politics for 5 years. But it's just the session court. We will be appealing this week. That's what we needed to see him for, to get the signatures in the High Court and ultimately the Supreme Court. The case is completely frivolous. There's nothing illegal in it whatsoever. The judge that gave this decision was whisked off to a plane to England. He's gone to Hull University, ironically, for a human rights and law course. That was his reward. Once it goes to a higher court, I'm sure the sentence and the disqualification will be dismissed.
And what do you see on the streets? Do you see more trouble ahead? Do you see more protests? I mean, many of his leadership has also been arrested.
Well, unfortunately, there's an element of fear everywhere. Leadership is either in hiding, in exile, or arrested in prison. We have 13,000 people in prison, men, women, and children. There's a Section 144 that has been imposed in many cities. The Section 144 states that any gathering above 4 people would result in an automatic arrest by the deputy commissioner. So as you can see there, every single tactic is being pulled that people don't come out onto the road. More arrest is created, and there's more uncertainty and instability in Pakistan. So yes, you're absolutely right when you say that elections doesn't seem every delaying tactic is being used for elections to be seen in the next 3 months.
Okay, ذلفی Bخاری, appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on the programme.
Thank you.